Since everybody liked the first day in my life, here I present a day in my life on the last day of school. So I woke up around 6:40 a.m. like I usually do on any school day that starts at 8 a.m. So for breakfast, my father decided to make up some pancakes for me and him to eat. They were pretty good. Not the best pancakes I ever had, but they were good enough for this breakfast. So after breakfast, I decided to get a shower to freshen up for the day. So after chilling for a bit after my shower, it was time to go off to school for the last time this year. I filled up my water bottle at the fountains like I usually do when I first get to school, and then after putting that in my locker, I headed off to my first period, which was choir. There was nothing going on in choir today, we just watched the TV show. My next period was math. We didn't really do anything in math, we just played the dice game called Farkle. My third period, science, we had a competition between two groups where we had to build an upside down pyramid using cups and slates, and we had to make sure that the pyramid didn't collapse from gravity. Whoever's group had the pyramid standing when all of the cups and plates were used wins. My fourth period English class didn't have anything going on. We have to teach her multiple times a day, so we were just discussing things that we was going to do later throughout the day. They actually showed my end of the year video to all of the class. Since the school is getting out earlier today, the periods have been switched around, so we're actually at my 7th period gym class right now. For gym, we just played a game of capture the flag mixed with dodgeball. At my 8th period American history class, we just did a partner word search. Now it's 5th period lunch. We were in the gym until we was able to get seated at the lunch table. I just dribbled the ball while waiting. Lunch today was a breaded chicken sandwich with a cookie. I've added an additional Uncrustable sandwich, which was pretty good. The Twinkie I got from somebody was also pretty good. The sugar cookie doesn't taste as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. Overall, mid-lunch, I hate the breaded chicken sandwich, so I didn't eat that. After I took my tray up, I still had time in my lunch period, so I said goodbye to some friends, which I probably won't see until next school year. After lunch, I put my water bottle away in my locker, went to go get some stuff for my next class. My 6th and 9th period was spent in the same room due to having the same teacher, and they were the last 2 periods of the day. Some things we've done in that class, including me taking some end-of-the-year pictures, my teacher reading an end-of-the-year poem, and the class proposing a toast to something related to the school year. So after grabbing the final things from my locker, walking out of the school for the final time, and getting picked up from my parent, it was officially the end of the school year. After chilling for a bit at home, we decided to take up my big cheese bar container filled with cash up to the bank to cash it in. Try and guess how much money there was in this container in the comments. Afterwards, we decided to head up some Subway for basically my second lunch. My sub was very delicious. I always love getting the sub. My classic raised potato chips were also good like usual. Overall, my Subway was way better than the school lunch that day. After Subway, we decided to go to Dollar General to get some stuff. Here were the items that we've gotten this day. I've taken a 5-hour nap afterwards due to me not getting that much sleep the night before. After my nap, I made the thumbnail for the end of the year video. Go check it out now on my YouTube. So after that, I chilled for a bit, and then I decided to take the picture for the thumbnail for this day in my life. Then I decided to grab some delicious Granny Brittle to snack on for a bit. It was very good, like Granny Brittle always is. After showing while eating, I decided to paint my L. Here's the 3 colors I'll be using, orange, yellow, and red. First up, I painted with my favorite color, orange. Then I've painted with my second favorite color, yellow. Then I've painted with my third favorite color, which is red. Then after that, I started to organize some areas. I started by moving this Mario puzzle in the container it was in. Then decided to reorganize this whole entire area, putting stuff in a neat orderly fashion, or just putting stuff in a different place where it was originally at. In my opinion, this time-lapse was pretty satisfying, and the area afterwards is way more cleaner, and I hope it stays like that. Then after that, I noticed that this countertop needed some organizing, so I just organized this area too, putting stuff in a neat orderly fashion, etc, etc, like the last thing. Hopefully it stays like this also, and I hope it doesn't become dirty like it always does. Then like the 2 counters, I noticed that this cabinet area needs some organizing. I hope it doesn't become unorganized again like it usually does. These books were in my locker for most of the school year, so I just decided to put them back in their home in the sunroom. Then I decided to put my school book back into my closet to be stored up for the summer. Maybe it might be used next year, maybe not. Then I put my school awards in a pile and put them on this counter. Then I finally relocated my Sharpies into a container for their new home. And unlike the packaging, this container looks nicer and it doesn't fall apart. Then after that, I put the Sharpies back into their home, which is this cabinet. Then after chilling for a bit, I decided to make a video going through my whole entire autobiography. So after staying up the whole entire night as my first night of summer vacation, I officially went to bed around 7:30 a.m. concluding this day in my life. Hopefully everybody liked the day in my life today. Like and subscribe for more day in my life and other content you may be interested in this YouTube channel.